Browns have 5.
Yes. But all of those running backs on the Rams are really good all-around athletes.
Well, we're getting down to the 2-minute mark. We'll watch the officials. There'll be an official's timeout. In this cold weather, you're not always sure where the mechanism works. The 30-second clock froze up on us earlier. So with 2 minutes and 4 seconds left to go in the ball game, the Rams have things in hand, 9-0, particularly against a ball club that has not been able to generate any offense to speak of.
Exactly right, Vinny.
Forrest Gregg talking to Tom Darden, but that's not the problem. The defense hasn't done that badly at all.
In fact, the defense have done a great job because they've made the big plays. You know, 9 points, what can you say?
And if anything, I guess Gregg is sorry that his defensive team has spent so much time on the field.
Exactly right.
Aren't you glad you didn't play defense?
I'm very glad I didn't play defense. I'm not really a hitter.
No. You hit.
You don't get much money when you play defense.
You're a hitter as opposed to a hittee.
Yes.
Yeah. Now. Well, this is where we are, kind of high and dry, out in the open, but at least the snow coming down.
High and dry.
Well,
high, dry, and cold.
High, dry, cold.
The toes.
The Browns are not high, dry, and cold. They're even worse than that, because the Rams have everything going their way.
Under the circumstances, I think the Browns have done a good job, though.
Under the circumstances, meaning a rookie quarterback?
Yes, meaning a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
What can you do?
2nd and 6 from the Cleveland 15. Capoletti and Bryant, and it'll be Cullen Bryant. Bumps in, so it goes another way. And picked up a yard or so.
That's what you call closing your eyes. Hey, Cullen, where were you looking, big fella?
He was groping for yardage.
Yeah, you know, when those big fellas have a hard time shifting that weight. But Cullen don't want to drop that ball.
Los Angeles 9, Cleveland nothing, 157.
This realistic 40-channel CB radio is the price of $49.95. That's 50% off our catalog price. And our realistic model 466 is ready to use on all 40 CB channels. For under $50, get the convenience and security of two-way CB communication today. The sale-priced realistic 40-channel CB radio, only at Radio Shack, a Tandy company.
How much should you expect from a great camera? Polaroid's SX70 lets you shoot automatically, very close, or very far away, in lots of light, or hardly any. Shoot every second and a half, and have beautiful pictures in minutes. No other camera in the world does it all. The SX70 Alpha 1.
We have 1 minute and 57 seconds left. The Rams have it 3rd and 3. The ball is down on the 18-yard line. And here goes Wendell Tyler trying to go wide, grabbed by the shoulder, slung by Hall, and finally pushed out by Ambrose.
Yes,
Charlie Hall tried to throw him out of the ballpark.
He sure did. All of his frustration was going to come out on poor little Wendell Tyler. And you can't blame him. It's hard to be in this situation and know that you're almost going to lose.
So we're checking now as the officials very slowly spot the ball at the 21-yard line. So they have a good 4th down and 11 yards to go. 9-0 Los Angeles. They went 86 yards on 12 plays. Capoletti scored from the 6 in the first, and then in the closing seconds of the second quarter, Rafael Sepien kicked a 19-yard field goal, and that's been it. Hayden throwing and complete. Ambrose making the tackle on Terry Nelson.
Good tackle.
Not enough for the first down, not by any means. About the 15-yard line.
Hayden once again has a lot of time. Drills the ball beautifully.
But Dick Ambrose right there with him.
Yes, Nelson, very reliable, very reliable.
So they went for it. They didn't make it. And the Browns have something go right for the first time in a while. They were about 5 yards short on that.
You know what the Browns need right now, Vince?
Something break open, huh?
A lot of trick plays.
Yeah, 1:42 to go. They really need some tricks.
Yes.
And Terry Luck, a great name for a quarterback, makes his debut. Number 7. And he's got it to Warfield, who juggled and lost it. And it's a question of whether they ruled it a catch, and I don't believe they did.
Incomplete pass.
Jack Youngblood trying to give Terry Luck a hard time. And another paragraph has been written in the frustrating story of John McKay and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Atlanta, 17. Tampa Bay, oh my goodness.
Well, John McKay, what do you say?
So Terry Luck, who left the club to go to Washington State, has returned. And because of David May being shaken up, Luck is in there for the last minute and a half. And throwing intended for Greg Pruitt, but he threw it in the ground. 1:29 to go.
At this point, Vince, you can tell by the way the Browns are walking. I think they're ready to go in the locker room. I hate to put it that way, but it looks that way.
Well, Terry is a fellow who hasn't quit. He had 3 serious operations when he was in college at Nebraska. He's a big kid, 6'3", 205-pounder, picking up the pieces. And the Rams found that a visit to the dentist didn't hurt at all.
Oh, yes. But the dentist will be back.
3rd and 10 from the 16. Luck over the middle to Gary Parrish, his tight end. And he is fighting for the first down, but he's not going to get it. He tried to do it all by himself against most of the Ram team.
That's a commendable move on his part, because when a game is down to a minute and 16 seconds, sometimes players just sort of give up. He was really fighting for that first down.
Well, as you see, a minute and 12 to go, and Terry Luck throwing and completing to Greg Pruitt. Bob Brzezinski hit him from the front, Carl Eckern from behind. So they made a sandwich of Pruitt.
And you know, Greg Pruitt has not been featured today.
No.
In my opinion, he has not been featured. You might say he's been a decoy. I don't know if that's what we might say. Maybe he's a little injured.
Probably. He was a little shaken up. Both he and Miller came out of the Giant game banged up. But it could be that the Rams just keyed on him so much that they were hoping Cleo Miller could come up with a big game.
That's true, because the Rams did mention before the game that they were scared to death of him. That they were afraid every time he put his hand on the ball. So I know exactly what you mean, Vince.
So Greg Pruitt and the Browns have been thoroughly shut out. And the story now, the last time the Browns have walked away empty-handed. 9-0 Los Angeles, a minute and 5 left in the game.